Hello. I hope you can hear me. This was supposed to be live, but something was going wrong with my sound. So, here I am. I really am just doing this quickie because see the videos about the kits were all done about the same period. And so luckily I had something to upload while I was feeling really off and goofy for quite some time. And so I had those. And so that's what I've been uploading. That's not really what's been going on with me during that time. I was just messed up. I have no idea how much of it has to do with has to do with other health problems versus my bipolar disorder being really whacked. Probably both, like one influencing the other, and my environment, which I'm going to take you on a little field trip in this room to maybe get to understand why. Side effects from meds, chronic root canal infection, COVID vaccine hit me like a bus. I'm still feeling fatigue in the daytime when my caffeine wears off, but my mood is normal. It's just never gone away from when I got the vaccine on the 21st or 22nd. So that's been special. I have been able to force myself through tasks these past few days. So I'm really proud of that. When all I wanted to do was sleep, and I really pushed myself to get a list of things done. So I deserve a good night's sleep. But I'm definitely feeling more clear-headed and less emotional and less. It's like either I was emotional or I was dead. So I'm right where, mood-wise, I'm right where I should be. Energy-wise, I'm struggling but winning. So, I didn't want anyone to think I was just all doom and gloom. I just am having a hard time, and during all of this, I noticed that this room here that I am in now, as I've said before, this is a really old house that was kept in crappy condition. And we got it and redid it. And this is the only room that's never been painted or the floor's been done. And so it's kind of the most depressing room. And it has gradually taken on too many excuse me, that tickle, too many functions, and that I am claustrophobic in here and pinned in. It didn't present itself in a logical way because I was physically drained before and mentally depressed before. Like I talk about the colors being dark and shadows and dullness. I would have the really weird, I guess this would be derealization. I would come in this room and it felt unreal. Like it was a figment of my imagination or a hologram. I've been watching too much Westworld, like it was fake. Like, I don't know, something on Star Trek, or like I was on the holodeck and it wasn't real. This stuff wasn't real. And um and then it changed a little bit where when I got out of my funk some, I got this sensation that there was something bad about this room, that it had like a really bad energy that could harm me, and I didn't want to spend any time. I would start to get very anxious and itchy. And whenever I say itchy, I don't mean like scratching my skin, like brain wise, like there was something evil in the room or something wrong with it, and I shouldn't be in here. Now that I am awake and I can see the colors, I think the change of seasons is helping. I can see the colors and what all is going on in this room. And I'm pretty sure the problem was that it was just taking on too many functions. I was trying to do too many things and I have too little space. And my mother had commented something about setting up in the basement a workspace. And so this can happen. This is not uncommon for people with bipolar disorder, because when we're depressed, it's really hard for us to get up not just the physical energy, but the mental wherewithal and the ability to plan cleaning up. To everyone else, it might seem simple, put the paper in the trash, but if you're depressed, the initiative and the ability to make decisions goes out the window. And so you got that going. And then when you're manic or hypermanic, a lot of people collect things, and you gotta have one of every color, your whatever. I mean, that's what's going on here. I mean, I can't get just one pencil. It's gotta be these. So, I now can see why I was feeling bad vibes and stuff from this room, is because there's just way too much in it, and it's squishing me in. I am an inch away from a hoarders episode. So I'm gonna unplug some stuff and show you a little bit, especially for someone who has never experienced what I'm talking about. And so hopefully when I plug it back in, my microphone will still be freaking working. So it's gonna get a little darker when I unplug this, but I don't have a smaller camera or something it has to be my whole laptop. I'm sorry, but I just need to kind of show you. So, like, you walk into the room and there's all of this stuff here. One computer, here's laptop that I talk to you guys on gaming, and then there's this thing that I'm working on to get pictures in to hide the ugly AC unit. There's all this junk here, and here, straighten that right up. Here's where I sit to talk to you guys. And there's just too much. There's just too much. We need to have like a yard sale or something. I keep trying to play my games here. I have a drinking problem, by the way. It's water. And just music. This is my computer lab, music room. I have nowhere to put the posters. And then we go into my crafting area, my brooms, stuff to make brooms, more records and CDs and junk and more junk. Halfway dealt with junk. So now you can see why I was feeling out of sorts. Okay, so yeah, that is not healthy for me. That is just too much. That's over the top. Tomorrow, most important task is getting the craft station taken care of. So I can't find anything in the basement, so I can get some of that down. I've been begging my mother, we need to have a yard sale, pick a date, so I can start putting stuff in the basement, so we could just pull it out. And she won't, seems for some reason she doesn't want to settle on a date, so I might just do it without her. It's just that you have to get up so early. And then I am painting pink and yellow, and then I'm going to do the floors, and it's going to be a whole different vibe. I function best if I have a long-term goal, which is, I think, maybe a little different. I mean, I will sometimes break it up into now this little thing, but I actually am pretty far-sighted and enjoy reaching a goal, a long-term goal. So this room is my long-term goal. I may have to pick up another 1 or 2 dog training gigs to help me pay for it. Okay, so next topic is the middle of June. I am going to Michigan to visit family and be there for the memory of my sister, who you may or may not know passed away in a drunk driving. She was not the one driving. This guy hit her and she died. And that's what I'm wearing right now. is one of the nephews drew this, and so they put it on some shirts. I got a t-shirt and a sweatshirt, so gonna go for that. I may not make any videos or upload anything during that time, but I probably will, because I have not known this family all my life. I've known them for about 5 years. You can find my video about how my dad found me, because he did, on Facebook after looking for me for 40 years. More than 40 years. And so I visit there every year except for last year because of COVID. And I love them all very much. But they can be overwhelming. They're very outgoing and outspoken, and in a nice way, but it still is, because I am an introvert and quiet but observant, and I'm hard. I think I'm hard to read is what I've gotten from some of them, but I have the social anxiety issue, and stress can mess up my bipolar disorder, my essential tremor disorder, my irritable bowel syndrome, everything. So I may have a point where I just need someone to talk to, and it might be you guys. So that is my update. And last 2 bipolar kit videos will be uploaded. Bye.